Well, this is Still River Radio, if you want to call it that, and this is the old guy, and it's we're coming up onto Columbus Day weekend in October here in Still River. Though it's been really more like the early and middle of September. Really, it's been in the 60s, sometimes 70s during the day, 50s, high 40s at night. No frost yet or anything. And if you're still searching for that eternal lobster roll, this is the last of the seafood season out near the shore, out by the Sound and out in Rhode Island. A lot of outdoor seafood places have a big weekend this weekend, and they usually close up after Columbus Day, though some places stay open till Thanksgiving, some of them that have uh, indoor pavilions and things like that. So you can still find a good lobster roll. And well, there's a lot of fall festivals going on in the Litchfield Hills up here, north of Still River. The night of 1,000 pies is going to be happening again soon. Wonderful pies. It's really the day of 1,000 pies, and it's all home baked pies by the Episcopal Church in a little town north of Still River, and they have wonderful homemade pies of all types that you wouldn't normally see around in stores or in bakeries. They have savory pies, salmon pies, pear pies, quince pies, pineapple and bacon and ham pies, all types of quiche, you name it, everything from shrimp, lobster, macaroni pies, um, uh, codfish pies, uh, and blackbird pies, which is blackberries and strawberries together. That's what they call it, and you can have lunch there for a very reasonable price and buy a really good homemade pie. And some churches, like the Methodist Church in Still River, a little bit north of Still River, is having its lasagna dinner. There's some roast beef dinners in some of these very small churches and communities in the northern communities in the Litchfield Hills. Roast beef dinners, ham dinners, and when it gets near Thanksgiving, they even have pre-Thanksgiving turkey dinners that you can attend for very reasonable price, and it's all homemade and it's all good. And down at the Still River Town Park, the leaf peeping tour buses have shown up. 2 buses of Japanese showed up at the town park. They wandered around and took pictures of everything, every tree, every leaf, almost every piece of ground. And later on early that evening, I went by and there was a big group, a bunch of people down by the water's edge at the end of the little beach. They looked like a whole crowd of Quakers at first, but they turned out to be Hasidic, Orthodox Hasidic Jews from God knows where, and they were doing something by the water. I guess they have their own sort of a baptism water, right? I don't know the Hasidic or Yiddish term for it, but they were there, which was very unusual. And there's a bunch of animals by the pond down by the Still River Mall. There's some chickens, pigs, a few goats, sheep, a cow, a donkey, and a llama. And they're all by the pond with the geese. And I guess they're setting up a little petting zoo. They're going to have a little fall festival there this coming Columbus Day weekend, I believe. And it's not really fall.